Guys, for my first real live. I guess that was a flop, guys. The volume or the mic was not working properly. So to give you a quick rendition of the McCall 4385, the vintage denim jacket that I'll be making, I was trying to share with you the pattern hack. Okay, so I started with piece 2 of the jacket. This is piece 2. And the person that I'm making this for, basically they want it to go a little bit above the knee. This is a pattern, the jacket. It's meant to be worn at the waist or the hip. So I attempted in this pattern video to show you how I hacked that particular piece of the jacket, okay, in this sewing series. So this is the final outcome of what I did on the live. So I'll try to go through and explain to you how I came to lengthening this pattern correctly, okay? So I took piece 2 of the pattern, placed it underneath blank tissue paper, pattern paper, traced the initial piece out, okay? Once I did that, there are lines, cutting lines on these commercial patterns where you can shorten the length for a petite person or you could lengthen, okay? So the dotted line here is actually the lengthening line of the pattern. So what I did was, after tracing this particular pattern piece out, I cut through the lengthening line, okay? Separated the pattern piece and then added additional tissue paper. So I cut about another 6 inches of tissue paper, placed it here in between the top portion of the pattern and the remaining bottom portion of the pattern. So my 6 inches is about this area here. Taped it in between the top and the bottom portion, okay? Now, the other part, in terms of lengthening of the pattern, I just went ahead to the center front and I added about another 12 to 14 inches, took that drawing all the way down, straight line, okay? So I connected the 2 pattern pieces in the middle with about 6 to 8 inches of tissue paper, and then extended my line all the way down by the number of inches that I want to lengthen this pattern by. Make a big square at the bottom to close the pattern piece in. And ultimately, I've lengthened this pattern from about 18 inches at the hip to about 34 inches below, right about the knee. So you can kind of see I'm about 5'3". The initial one was at the hip. This one, you can't really see with my table, but it goes all the way down to a little bit past my patella or my knee bone with that extra hem allowance. So guys, I do apologize. The entire live had no volume. So you could probably see what I was doing, but couldn't hear a thing. But hopefully this made a little bit more sense of what I was attempting to do on the first live. So we live and we learn, but I sure do appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm also learning that with the live, the messages that came in, and there were several of you that were commenting, probably notifying me, Larilyn, we can't hear you. I do appreciate it. But again, thank you for tuning in. Larilyn with House of Cody Design, learning the live technique. You know, I've been in science my whole life, adult life, career, and moved into sewing and the arts, and here I am dabbling in IT. And IT is something. So in this studio by myself doing the live video. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, consider sharing the video, commenting on one that I can actually get messages from you. Let me check to see if any of you guys have commented here. If I could check the chat room here and see if anything's come through. See, I don't see anything on this one. So again, guys, this is Larilyn with House of Akoti Design. Thank you for tuning in and watching today. And again, continue following me with this McCall's 4385 as I sew this up. Have a great day, guys. Bye.